All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I am Somyo Roy and I want to welcome you all to this brand new live. I'm your host for this live in Pocket Broker Hindi YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to ask all of you, please do let me know in the chat, or probably you guys can hit that thumbs up button so that I can understand. So if you guys can hear me or not, please do let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Hit that thumbs up button, then also I can understand, or else go ahead and hit the chat section and let me know if everything is all right or not. So ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and traders, first of all, I would like to welcome you all, and I would like to inform that this live is gonna be very different from all other previous lives, because today I'm going to talk about a very specific indicator which you, being a beginner trader or probably an intermediate or probably a pro level trader, might have got a little bit wrong. So what I want to do is, first of all, I want to tell you all what the right method is to use this indicator and how exactly you can use this indicator to get those entries which you really need in order to bring up your profit, in order to bring up your gains and make your account look green and profitable. All right, so I have already done a live probably 3 weeks back from now, wherein I have already informed you guys about the delicate intricacies of this indicator, which is RSI, relative strength index. But today I am going to stress on that for sure in the first place, and then moving forward we will take RSI into a different level, which is known as divergence. But remember, divergence or finding divergence is not that easy. It's a very difficult job. But if you can figure out when a divergence is happening, it's all about you. If you can figure out the divergences, and if you can plan your entry based on the divergence which you see on your charts, then there is nothing that can stop you from gaining. All right, so I hope you guys are ready. Let's go ahead and check out my trading screen first. Okay, let's go ahead and check out my trading screen. All right, so here we are. Please do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Is my screen visible? Am I audible? Can you guys see me? Do you guys have the entire screen view? Can you guys see the entire screen or not? Please do let me know, because this is very important, and I do not want to start before I can understand that you guys are fine, you guys are good, and you guys can see the screen real clear, and you guys can hear me real loud and clear. Please go ahead, and you guys can let me know in the chat. You guys can also hit the thumbs up button. So the more thumbs up I get, the more likes I get, I will be able to understand that you guys can really see me, and I am good to kickstart today's live. So first of all, you guys can see euro dollar on my screen. You guys can see euro dollar on my screen, and beneath that you guys can see relative strength index. This is nothing new. This is a standard RSI diagram, which you guys can see, a standard RSI graph which you guys can see, and we have three parts to it. We have the 70, which is also known as oversold. We have the 50, which is the middle zone, or the decision making zone. That is what I would like to call it. You guys can call it different names, but remember, this is very important, the 50 zone. And beneath that we have 30, which is also known as oversold. 3 weeks back when I was talking about relative strength index, I have clearly explained all of you. Probably that video of mine was in Hindi. May it be so that a lot of you out here do not understand Hindi. So this is another trial of mine where I want to explain all of you what relative strength index is and how you being a trader can leverage this very indicator for the best results which you are looking for. I'm not sure how long. All right. So what do we have here? We have 30, which is oversold. We have 50 and we have 70, which is overbought. Now, a lot of us, a lot of traders, we feel that when the price is moving above the overbought region, that's the time we have to strike, because this is an indication that the price is gonna come down, right? We know about it, right? But I want to tell you all today a little bit, a small secret, a very small secret, which says that we are all wrong, or probably you guys are wrong, not me. So what happens is, let me tell you, this oversold zone, this overbought zone, and this oversold zone is not a 100% guarantee that the price is gonna tank from the top to the bottom, or the price is gonna move up from the bottom, giving you a bullish signal or a bullish reversal. This is not exactly what RSI stands for. Relative strength index stands for momentum. So what do we have over here, which is the 50 line? 50 line is your decision making zone. Now let me explain you guys in a bit more clear way, and I want to take you guys to the trading view chart. I am sure you guys can see this and everything is clear in front of you, right? So let's look at this. So this is our basic candlestick chart, and here we have the relative strength index. You guys can see the price was oversold, right? The price was oversold, but if you guys match, or if you guys try to tally my finger and the chart, then you guys would see very clearly that the price came up above a little bit, above the 30 or the oversold line, but after that it again went back down. So what does this exactly mean? This means that what we traders, or you traders, you guys knew that when the price is coming up from the bottom, from the oversold zone, that clearly defines a reversal or probably a change in trend, which is not, and we have proved it here. Okay, we have proved it here. Look at that. Okay, we have proved it here. Okay, so post this, the price continued its downtrend. Then again, let me show you guys another example of an overbought situation, which will give you guys more clarity on how to use this to your benefit. Okay, so here we are, an overbought zone, right? An overbought zone. And this overbought zone, a lot of us could take it in a way like thinking that this is gonna be a reversal. The price is gonna tank down, or the price is gonna come back down, and we should open short, or we should sell. Is that so? Let's check it out. So what happened? The price came back a little bit, got a retest over here, took a retest over here, and then again the price from this level moved up. So this also tells us that when the price is in the overbought zone, or when the price is coming down from the overbought zone, that essentially doesn't mean that the price is reversing or there is a change in trend from a bullish to a bearish. So I am sure you guys understood what I mean over here when I talk about this and when I talked about this. Right now, let's understand what exactly is happening. So you guys can see very clearly this 50 line, right? You guys can see it very clearly. So now what if I say that this 50 line is acting as a support, or this 50 line is gonna decide, or the movement of this line graph above and below the 50 line will decide if our price is bullish or if our price is bearish. Okay, why I am telling you this now, let's try to understand what exactly is happening. Okay, so we have this chart, right? We have this chart here. You guys can see bullish I have written, and here is bearish. Now this is the 50 line, and if we coincide this 50 line with our price, okay, let's keep it like this. I cannot draw it up to the top, or I cannot drag it up to the top. But what I can do is I can do something like this so that you guys can understand what exactly I'm talking about. So this is the 50 line. All right, this is the 50 line. So what you guys can see, that when the price is moving below 50 line, when this RSI graph or the RSI line is moving below the 50 line, the price is also moving down, which is a bearish momentum. Now when you see that the price has moved up a little bit, you can also see that we went back, we retested, and then again we came back. However, if you try to match this price zone with this indicator or the movement of this indicator, you will precisely understand that this is not reflecting the price, or this movement is not matching up with the price movement. And that once again proves that you guys were wrong while trading a relative strength index. So the price moved up, we saw a retest, and then again the price moved up above the 50, then the price took a resistance, then the price hit a resistance, I meant to say, and then again it came down. So the 50 line is helping you to decide, or can help you to decide and understand whether the market is bullish or the market is bearish. And along with that, the 50 line itself will give you an idea, will give you an understanding if the price is taking support from it and moving up, or the price is hitting the resistance and falling down. So these are the things which I wanted to clarify before we move ahead. Now, today's video is not about explaining what is RSI and how to use it. I just wanted to give you guys a base understanding of what RSI is and how you guys should look on to RSI from moving forward. All right, so now we will remove all these things, and then we will talk about something which is called as divergence. Okay, we will talk about divergence, which is very important, and in my opinion will help you guys a great deal in order to figure out when to enter and when to take profit, when to stay away, and when to short, and so on and so forth. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Is everything clear? Am I audible? Can you guys understand what I'm trying to say over here? Everything is flying from the top. Please do let me know. Because these things are not very easy. However, I'm trying to break it down to the simplest possible way so that you guys can understand what exactly is going on. And once you know what exactly is going on, you will be in a position to take the right decision. You will be in a position to figure out what exactly to do, when to buy, when to sell, when to wait, and when to exit or take profit. If everything is clear, please do let me know in the chat so that I can okay. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Now, before we move ahead, before we go on to the next interesting thing, I would like to bring up this promo code which offers you 100% bonus on top of your deposit. So if you were looking for a bonus code or a promo code, here it is on your screen. Traders, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and grab it and make the most use of this opportunity. AGSTR9R, which offers you 100% bonus on top of your deposit. Now, moving forward, what exactly is divergence? Now, we have always used, or traders everywhere have always known, these two factors which we just talked about, that once the price is moving up from the oversold zone, we get a green signal that the price is reversing and we can open an upward trade or a long, and vice versa for the opposite direction. But RSI also come with something which is known as divergence, okay, which is also known as divergences. So essentially there are two types of divergences. One is bullish divergence and the second one is bearish divergence. So this is the RSI. We do not have the 50 line here. We do not need it. Just imagine that there is a 50 line in between, somewhere 70 and 30, okay? And we have a bearish divergence. So this is our candlestick. This is our candlestick, the price action. And here is the RSI line graph. So here is the RSI line graph, as we can see over here. I'm trying to enlarge it a little bit so that you guys can get a clear view of what I want to show. So what is bullish divergence? Bullish divergence essentially means that the price is gonna move up, okay, that the price is gonna move up. And when we are looking at bullish divergences, we must understand that the price will form higher low, higher low. This is higher high, this is higher low, okay, higher low. And the RSI will form higher high, which is an uphill type of slant on uphill, or moving up the step from the bottom, okay. So this is how the RSI will look like, uphill momentum, and a downhill we will see on the price action. So let me explain what exactly I am talking about, okay. This is very important. Please, 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 if you guys have any doubts, if you guys have any problem understanding what exactly is going on, do let me know, okay. So we are looking at bullish divergence. Bullish divergence, as I said already, that there are two things which we must consider over here. So first is bullish divergence is the RSI will be on an uphill. You guys can see higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, okay. And your price exactly will be on the opposite direction. So this is called as bullish divergence. This is called as bullish divergence. And you guys can see very clearly that once we figured out this divergence, the price exactly is moving up. The price is moving up, okay. Now a lot of you might ask me, sir, but this didn't move up as much as we wanted. Yeah, that is a very valid question. None of us, neither you, neither me, nobody out there knows how high the price can go or what could be the next direction of the price. We got a high, and after a couple of minutes, we are looking at 5 minutes chart, so I assume like 25-30 minutes of an uptrend, and then the price starts consolidating. Then again it takes support from here, then it again tries to move up, and then whoever bought over here, they thought that okay, we have earned enough of profits, let's go ahead and sell. And they started to sell, they started to take short calls, which essentially gave us a fall to the bottom, and the price fell down. So this is all about sentiment. This is all about how you and how myself, we are thinking about our money which we have invested in the market, or probably which we want to invest and want to gain something from it. So it is all about what's going on inside your and inside my mind. Now imagine there are hundreds and thousands and millions of traders who are trading in euro dollar at the same time, while you and me, we both are trading. We opened a trade, millions of other traders opened a trade. We went up to this level of 1.17189, and we both decided that we wanna book our profits, and along with us millions of other traders also decided on the same, that okay, it's enough, I'm done for the day, let's take our profit and move on. So folks started to sell and the price started to fall. So nobody has a control on till which level the price will move up. It's absolutely out of control, and that is why we shouldn't always think about how far and long we can go. We should always understand that you, being a trader, you must have an understanding, or you must have a level that yeah, this is what it is all about. I am good with this much profit, or I am good with this percent of price rally, and that's all. After that I am done. So you have to decide, we have to decide, and that's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. All right. So yeah, someone is working very hard in his garden, as I can hear. So do you guys have any doubt? Anybody, please do let me know. Did you guys understand what is bullish divergence and how to figure it out? Let's try to figure out a couple of more bullish divergences. Okay, let's try to get it real clear. Okay, let's try to get it real clear. Let's try to understand how bullish divergences works. Okay, but we have to be very careful while we are doing that, because a lot of times it happens so that we made a mistake while figuring out what is real divergence and what is not, and then we ended up losing some of our profits, and I do not want that to happen with anybody out there. We are all traders, we are trading to earn some profits. However, there is always a chance that the market can move in a different way, the market can react in a different way than what you have imagined or what I have imagined. So we also have to take this into account, that everything is possible, that everything is possible. So we have got another bullish divergence. Now, what's the first criteria? RSI moving uphill. Okay, and the second criteria is that your price, the price is moving downhill, or we can take this into account, just leave the shadow behind. All right, all right. So this is what is called as a bullish divergence. Now ladies and gentlemen, just have a look. This is a lower low, this is a lower, this is a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, then a higher low and a higher high. And here we have the price which is moving down, and from here the movement starts. And as you guys can see, the price started to move up, right? The price started to move up. Now you, being a trader, you being a trader, if you open a trade somewhere like here, okay, your stop loss is somewhere over here under this liquidity level. Now just imagine how much profit you are making out of this entire move. If you can really hold on to this, if you can really stay calm and quiet and positive and believe on what indication the market has given you, then you can ride this entire wave. You can ride this entire wave. We are on a 10-minute chart. Now let me show you guys something very interesting. We have had around 112 bars, 18 hours and 40 minutes of price action, and the price of euro dollar didn't even think once or didn't even try once to come below our level of entry. We are always, throughout this 18 hours, we are always on an uphill. We are always on an uphill. Just look at that. So this is the power of divergence, relative strength index divergence. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I am sure that you guys have understood this logic, and I am sure that you guys will be able to figure out bullish divergences moving forward by yourself without any mistakes. If you guys need any further explanation, if you guys need any break up or breakdown of this thing in a different video, or probably if you guys come across any problematic areas which you want me to explain, please do leave it in the comment section so that the admin can let me know, or probably I can also see and figure it out together. Okay, so this is a bullish divergence. Now the next step is bearish divergence. Now how does a bearish divergence look? So the bearish divergence is somewhat like this. We will consider the highest point of the price uphill. Okay, this is a higher high, higher low, and here is a higher high. So we will use these two higher levels, and from there the price should come down. And when we are looking at the relative strength index, we will also see lower high, lower low, and a lower high, which should be a downstream, exactly the opposite of our bullish divergence. Now ladies and gentlemen, let's look at our charts and let's see if we can find something or not. Yes, I can see a very good divergence. So the first thing is okay, here it will be a little bit difficult. Okay, I don't need this, hang on. Here we are. Okay, so here we are on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, so when we are on a 1 minute time frame, please do not bother yourself with the size of the divergence. Just try to understand what exactly is happening over here. Okay, now I'm not sure if I can drag it down to this level or not. No, I cannot. So what I'm gonna show you all is, just look at this once again. Okay, this is a bearish divergence. So we have this, now we have another one. Okay, now we have another one which is downhill. Okay, which is downhill, and from that point you guys can see the price moved below, the price moved down. Traders can short in this market, and the price went on crashing and crashing. So now let's figure it out here. Okay, let's figure it out here. We have, just I want to give you guys a real good example so that we all can understand what exactly is going on, and we get ourselves in a position where we can see that, yeah, this is what exactly was happening, and things gets more clearer for to all of us. Okay, so let's check it out. Here we are, a bearish divergence, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, we are talking about the highs. Now we will talk about the lows. So this is what has exactly happened. So if we try to match these levels, okay, just let's try to match these levels, and we will be able to understand in a clear way what exactly has happened. Okay, what exactly has happened. So this is where the divergence has formed. Okay, this is where the divergence has formed, and you guys can clearly see the price, the high, the lower high, or the higher high of this momentum is here. The price went down back, okay, went back down, I mean to say, and then it again went up, so making it an upstream. And from here the price again went up, retested, okay, got resisted by the sellers, and then it crashed. Okay, this is how a bearish divergence looks like, and along with the price, you guys can also see that from the 50 it gave us a fake breakout, and then it went down. So this is how exactly it works, and this is how you must and should have an eye to figure out, to catch those divergences which are forming every day, all day long in front of your charts, which you are probably missing out, or which you probably cannot figure out. But I am giving you guys the knowledge, I am giving you guys the understanding, I am giving you guys the know-how on how you, being a trader, can never miss this kind of divergences, this kind of move, and can use them for your benefits and make your account grow and stay profitable. If you guys are with me, if you guys can understand what I'm talking about, if you guys can feel that, feel how important it is for you to know what exactly is moving average divergence, and why you should understand and why you must use moving average divergences for your benefits, then please do leave a comment in the chat below, or probably hit that like button. Hit that like button. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now as we all know that it's not always about winning, it's not always about making profits. Market is a place which is driven by probabilities. Okay, maybe you have figured out, or maybe you have found or probably the best divergence in your life. It may so happen the price went up a couple of candlesticks, or like 5-10 minutes, and then it crashed. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of things which is happening in the background. You might never know, or I may not know what exactly is happening, what the big players and institutions are doing behind the scenes. But please try to understand that the best possible way to stay profitable is to look out for those confluences, look out for those positions, or look out for those entries which looks promising, which has multiple confluences, like we are talking about the divergence. And now I want to also tell you guys that I also use a different kind of a divergence, like along with the moving average, I also use divergences, which gives me an extra bit of confluence. Along with that, we can also use support and resistance levels, which could act as a third layer of confirmation or confluence, and that could give you an edge over other traders, and that could make you or that can lead you to a profitable entry, to a pinpoint entry, which only ends up in profit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and try to find out some divergences. Okay, as we can see, the return on investment on euro dollar at this point in time is 68%, and I am not very convinced to settle in for such a low income or low RSI. However, this was not a bad one, but still, let's figure out some divergences. Okay, so what we can see over here, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that the price is falling down. Now, first of all, as per the rules, we always go by the rules. We do not play with the rules. We do not neglect. We do not underestimate what the market is trying to tell us. Okay, we do not underestimate what the market is trying to tell us. So what we will do is, we will first of all, okay, hang on. Okay, let's try to figure it out over on euro dollar. Okay, and then we will try to see if this return on investments gets higher or not. Okay, so first of all, we have to figure out the levels. Okay, we have to figure out the levels, the resistances and the support what we have, the buyer blocks, the seller blocks. So this is a seller block actually. This is a seller block. Now, hang on. Here we have a buyer block. All right, lads. We have a couple of buyer blocks in this zone actually. Hang on, lads. Here is another one which is immediately at the bottom. Okay, then I wanna lay down in a bed of roses. Okay, so these are the buyer blocks, or we can, in other words, we can refer to them as the support levels. And on top of the price, here exactly we have a seller block, or we can also call it as the resistance zone. But the price has already broken this, so this becomes a buyer block. This becomes a support for the price at this point in time, and I want to see which other levels we have that is of some importance. Here we are, we have another level up here. Yep, so this is a seller block. Okay, now what do we have over here, ladies and gentlemen? This is a 10-minute candlestick price action. This is a 10-minute candlestick price action. The price is bullish, and we are looking on a bullish trend. So we will try to find out bullish divergences. Okay, we are going to find out bullish divergences, or possibly from this level we can also try to find out bearish divergences. But we have to wait and watch. We have to wait and watch what the price does. Okay, what the price does. So hang on. So as you can see here, we have a uphill momentum, uphill, okay, and here we still do not, we are on the equal highs, but we do not see a downhill momentum. So we need some more candles to form and give us an idea of what the price is exactly doing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, focus on the price action right now. Focus on the price action right now. What you guys can see over here is a very negligible amount of an uphill formation on the RSI. So uphill formation on the RSI on the top. So we do not consider it as a confluence. Okay, we do not consider it as of now. We have to wait. We have to understand when the price is giving us those signals, which helps us to figure out an exact divergence. Okay, may it be bearish, may it be bullish. Okay, we have to wait. Always keep something like this in front of you while you are trying to figure out divergences. This will help you a great deal so that you don't get confused. You understand that this is what the diagram wants to say and this is what you are looking for in the charts. That's how you should be prepared for. So we have a downhill. Hang on. We have a downhill, right, folks? We have a downhill. Here we have a downhill and here we have an uphill. So this is, hang on, okay, this is how it has formed as of now. We got to wait. Okay, it's not so easy and not so quickly we will find a very good divergence which will give us the profit or which will give us the movement that we are looking for. So we got to wait. If you are not busy right now, if you are not in a hurry, if you do not want to go somewhere, then stay back because this is worth it and you will be able to gain a lot of profitable entries if you understand exactly what we are trying to do over here. Okay, all right, what is that? Look at that, a bearish divergence. All right, euro dollar 5 minutes. We have euro dollar on 1 minute. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. As I said before, we got to wait. Being a trader, you must have a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Trust me on this when I say a lot of patience, really mean a lot of patience. Your job is to stay calm. Your job is to allow the market breathe. Your job is to allow the market whisper on your ears what the next move is gonna be. So if you do not allow that, if you do not have the patience to wait for the market's whisper, then you do not deserve the profits you are looking for. You do not. I might maybe it sounds harsh, maybe it sounds very raw, but trust me on this, your patience will always pay off. This is the 8th year. Soon it's gonna be 9th year of me trading in the markets, making content for traders, for beginners, for intermediate, for pro level traders. And I can say the only thing that you should possess as a trader is patience. The rest is all easy. You and I in this beautiful world, green grass, blue sky, in this beautiful world. Seven on my mind. Money. I wanna 3 minutes, and I hurried a little bit. Opened a trade for 2 minutes on euro dollar, divergence in play. Let's check it out. But we have a support over here on the 5-minute price action. This is gonna support the price, so I am not very sure if we will be able to get some good return out of this. Anyways, I request all of you to not copy my trades at any given point in time. Please do not copy my trades. This is an educational video. I want to help you guys understand how the market works, how the indicators works, what the indicators want to convey, the message the indicators want to convey, and how you being a trader should react to those messages, how you being a trader should consume those messages, how you can process those messages and then use it to your benefit to find a possible good entry. The probability is always 50-50. The market is tremendously volatile at this point in time. As we can see, we have had a very big rejection. 8 seconds for this candlesticks to expire. The price is rejecting to fall down. 17 seconds for this price, for this candle to expire, and as we can see, the price is moving up, and I think this could be a refund or probably a loss. A refund. Okay, so no win, no gain, no loss, a refund. Okay, no gain, no loss, a refund at this point in time, and I am okay with a refund. But let's hang on, let's see what is happening here. As I mentioned, that there is a support here, so price probably would not drop to the level we were expecting, and if it doesn't drop, we don't get our profits for sure. But let's hang on. So possibly the price is moving up and it's coming to this level. If it is closing above our previous candle highs, previous high, then we have a very clear indication. That the price is gonna fall in the near future, and then we have to adjust. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna find a couple of entries during today's live, if I'm gonna find an entry at all. Whatever time is left in our hand, I'm not sure about that, but I will try. I don't want to enter a trade which is where I am not convinced that we will get something out of it. I was convinced on the first trade. However, we all know the results, right? So you learn from your mistakes. You learn from what the market is trying to teach you. You do not take a fight with the market. You just stay calm and wait for the next move. Just look at that, guys. Look at that, exactly what we were looking at. That's exactly what is happening at this point in time. The price is crashing. A bearish divergence. A bearish divergence is playing out right in front of our eyes. And look at the volume of this candle. A 1 minute candle moving down like a falling star. Like a falling star. And just look at that. Just look at that. Amazing to see this. Amazing. So this is where we got a trade refunded. The price moved up, then it consolidated a little bit, then it is again continuing the trend. So what does this mean? This means that we have a support over here, so I'm not gonna enter any trade soon. We have to hold on, folks. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Is everything clear? Do you guys see my screen? Now, let me bring up the promo code in front of you. 100% bonus on top of your deposit. Please go ahead and use it. If you are looking for one, this is the chance. Go ahead and grab it, use it, and make the best use of it. All right, lads. Price will possibly move up a little bit. Still above the 50, slightly above the 50. As you can see, slightly above the 50. So this acted as a support. The price is moving up, and from there it will take a resistance, in my opinion, and then it will come back down. Here we are. One live is not enough to learn the theory of divergences and then get a couple of trades. So probably another live, and we will start looking at the price action from the very beginning, and possibly we will get a couple of trades, like 2-3 trades from that. As we can see, the price is a little bit confused, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna open a trade. What do you guys think? What's the direction? What's the next direction of the trade? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, or hit me in the chat. Come on, folks, wake up. Midweek and you all are sleeping. Still not a bearish market, still not. Hoping to see a candle closing somewhere over here, and then this will play out really well. This will play out really well, and this will play out somewhat like this. Okay, somewhat like this. Let's check it out, folks. Let's check it out. Okay, something like this. Yeah, exactly, like here, and then here. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. Possibly a trade here, but no. The market is confused. The price is confused in my opinion, and I'm not sure if we should indulge ourselves or if we should hurry. I am very convinced that the price is confused at this point in time, and we cannot open a long, we cannot open a short for like 2, 3 or 5 minutes expiration, because we will not hit our target. And I do not want to FOMO. I do not want to FOMO. You guys have seen me trading in the previous couple of lives. You guys know how I trade, and you guys know how particular I am when I find an entry. I follow rules, and that is why my results are the best. That is why my results are the best. A lot of you know me from a very long time. A lot of you don't know me. A lot of you probably are part of my group, signal groups. But yeah, I am very particular about it. I don't FOMO. I give market time to breathe. I give market all the possibility to tell me something which can in turn give me some benefits. All right, give me some benefits in the sense some profits. Don't think of some other benefits. All right, lads. All right, lads. What say? Okay. The market is super volatile, super confused, at its best. This is a huge resistance. Let's see what happens here. This is not a stable market at all. This is not a stable market. Now it's slightly getting more volume. Yeah. So everybody was waiting, like you and me, we were waiting. Everybody was waiting to take a short call. And this is how the sentiment works. And you guys can see the sentiment bar over here, where it is largely on the bearish side, largely red, and a little part of it is green. So things are, the sentiments of traders in the market who are participating at this point in time are probably mixed, probably little bit on the bearish side, and that is why we got this volume. But this volume is not a very big volume. You guys can see the shadow, which also says that everybody is kind of confused. Everybody is kind of confused, and we have the opportunity to take just one trade. We took that trade. 64% return on investment. $10 were invested, 2 minutes of expiry time, and we have a profitable trade in front of all of you, we were using divergences, RSI divergence, bearish and bullish divergence. We were today we have had the chance of a bearish divergence. We got one trade, just one trade. We are live here for the last 50-55 minutes, and that's what as I always say, if you are patient, if you are calm, you will hit your target for sure someday. If not today, if not tomorrow, then day after tomorrow for sure. So I was not wrong. I do not FOMO, and I request you all to not FOMO at all. Please watch carefully. Please keep your ears open. Let the market whisper on your ears. Let the market give you all the possible confluences which it is about to give. Once you get all those details, enter. Once you get all those details, enter. All right, folks. So I hope this relative strength index divergence was insightful for all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that now all of you traders out there, may you be a beginner, started a couple of months back or 6 months back, so an intermediate level trader, a pro level trader, all of you who were actually using RSI the wrong way. I am sure after this live, after this video, or when you will watch it, I'm not sure if you are here during the live, so please take out time, please watch the video, try to correct yourself. It's never late. It's never late. And I want to tell you all, watch the video till the end. Don't skip it. Take your time and you will gain a lot of experience out of it. You will get a lot of value out of it. And this is what I was talking about some time back, that the price probably will move in this direction, give us a high, and then we will see something like this, a bearish divergence. All right, folks, I think it's time for me to say goodbye. All right, please do let me know in the comments if you guys have any doubts, if you guys have any questions. I am always happy to help. Please do let me know in the comments your opinion about RSI divergences. Please do also let me know the exact way you were using RSI till today. If you were using the way I demonstrated in this video, or you were using the other way around, please do let me know. Please comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to share this video, to hit that like button, okay, so that every time I am live, you guys get notified that I am live, and you guys can join and learn something, and possibly or maybe correct something if we were wrong somewhere. All right, so please allow me to leave. Until next time, have fun, stay profitable. Bye bye.